Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. Had a doctor's appointment yesterday, got my flu shot. Talked about the shingles shot. Did you know that it costs $200? We're not used to paying for stuff like that here. Usually it's either covered or our universal health care pays for it. Not for the shingles shot. I'm not even sure though that, well, yeah, I think if it wasn't $200, I'd have it in a heartbeat. What do you think? I've been meaning to show you, for Christmas last year, Christopher and Lisa, Christopher's my nephew in Hong Kong, Lisa is his wife, sent me this calendar of Vienna's pictures, and I've been meaning to show you. This was September. There's Vienna. This is October. And maybe I'll try and remember to show you November when it comes up. We had breakfast on, I guess it would be their Sunday morning, so Saturday evening for me. We had breakfast together, Vienna and I, and she's getting more and more talkative and more busy, and I don't know, it's just nice to have breakfast with them. What else can I tell you? Oh, I've been haunted actually by a dream that I had. I don't know how many days ago now, but it still is bothering me. And quickly, I'm going to tell you about it because you'll be interested. It was about Judy and her husband, Tom. And Pat and I, my husband and I, we went to visit Judy. And she had this great big, huge, enormous, almost industrial size property and house. Like 50 times bigger than where she lives. And she gave us a room that was the size of a gymnasium. And she had invited, or there were a whole bunch of other YouTube people there, none of whom I knew, but I knew them. They were all different faces. Judy's face and Tom's face were the only ones that I recognized in my dream. And we got up in the morning and getting ready for breakfast, and we went out into the hallway, and down the whole hallway were toasters, all toasting bread. And next to the toasters were stacks and stacks, like stacks of toasted, all burnt, black. The smell of toast was overwhelming. And we thought that was, well, I don't think we even thought that it was unusual. We just walked past it, and there was Judy carrying two huge loaves. It had to be like 2 loaves in each hand of burned toast. And we went outside and through these rolling hills to her back, the back area of her house, where there was a great big huge table, outside table, and it was covered with toasters and toasting burnt toast. And Tom came along, and it was pictures of, like, I know Tom only from pictures, and he walks by and opens this tiny little hobbit door in the side of the house and takes out a cup of tea. And I woke up smelling tea and burned toast. If anybody out there is good at interpreting strange dreams, you could let me know. What else? My dentist phoned this morning, well, my dentist's receptionist phoned this morning and wanted me to change my December appointment to tomorrow morning for 8 o'clock. That's like the middle of the night for me. 8 o'clock in the morning to put on, I need a new crown, so she's going to take the tooth and put a crown on. 8 o'clock in the morning. But I said yes, so who's the fool? What else can I tell you? I have been wanting to sort of tell you about a movie that we watched that is also, like Judy's dream, haunted me. And it's unusual for me to... What I'm going to do is tell you the whole movie. So if you plan on watching this movie, just don't listen to the rest, because I'm going to tell the whole movie story. It was called Adore or Perfect Mothers. Goes by the two titles. And it's a story about childhood friends, two little girls, the same age, growing up in an absolutely stunning beach area with cliffs and beautiful ocean water and beautiful homes. Their families obviously had lots of money. And so they grew up together, they went to school together, they went to private school together, they went to university or uni together, and got married at about the same time, had children, one each, boys, at the same time. So their boys were the same age. It was an idyllic lifestyle, and they were best of best friends. Their families all grew up best of friends, and they socialized and blah, blah, blah. Then the one husband dies, and it's all very tragic. Then the other husband gets a job away from this beautiful, gorgeous area where they've grown up, tells his wife that they're moving. She says, no, I don't think so. I can't leave here. He goes off, has an affair with somebody. She gets pissed off and says she wants a divorce. Their son takes an interest in the widow, her best friend, and they start a sexual relationship. The boys are about 19 at this point. His best friend, who is the other son from the woman that he's sleeping with, the mother, he finds out and gets pissed off and seduces his best friend's mother, who is the best friend of the woman the other boy was sleeping with. So he starts sleeping with her. Then they all fall in love, of course. And the one woman, the one with the divorce and the husband that's gone away, says, we have to stop this. It's not quite immoral, but almost, because, of course, the boys are young. So they stop. The boys go off to uni and find age-appropriate women. They both get married. They both have children. They both come home, from time to time, and they're there for, I don't know, some fete, some holiday like Christmas, but I don't think it was that. And the one boy gets involved again with the widowed mother, and the other boy finds out and falls back into the arms of the other woman. The wives find out and leave with the children, vowing never to come back to the boys. And the movie ends with all four of them lying on a floating dock, like for swimming, out in the ocean in the sunshine, each with their respective partners' mothers. The end. Perfect Mothers or Adore. And I've talked almost for 10 minutes, and it's plenty. I'd be interested to know what you think of both stories. Judy's dream, my dream, about Judy, and the Perfect Mothers. Bizarre. That's it, that's all.